foreclosure prevention, avoiding foreclosure. Very stressful situation for every homeowner. In today's question, I'm going to go over a question that's asked by all of my clients and every homeowner I've ever spoke to. How long do I have before I must move out of my home? Well, all situations are different, but I'm going to give you information based on a rule of thumb, okay? And this is due to how the Pennsylvania foreclosure timeline is handled in Pennsylvania. Now, just because there's a certain timeline that Pennsylvania law says a foreclosure must be done in, it's all up to the bank and how they move forward in processing it and how quickly it's done. But in this situation, I have to give you the worst case scenario. So it depends. If you choose not to do absolutely nothing, you don't call me, you don't get help, you ignore the notice of default, you get the notice in the mail saying that, hey, you've missed 3 payments, you haven't paid us, and we're going to foreclose on your property if you don't do anything about it. Pretty much you have 3 months after that. A rule of thumb is about 3 months after you get the notice of default letter, that scary letter in the mail, before the sheriff's sale will be scheduled. You will know the sheriff's sale is scheduled because you'll get a notice in the mail and the sheriff will post it on your front door. It'll say sheriff's sale scheduled for and there'll be a date. If you do contact me and I help you through this process, it doesn't matter if you've received the notice of default or not, I can still help you, and I can even still help you if you've got the sheriff's sale notice. Basically, from the time that you contact me, on average, you have an additional 3 months to live in the home at least, and up to 6 months. Pretty much you live in the home until settlement. Once we get an offer on your property, obviously we're conducting the short sale process. I'm giving you timelines on the short sale process. Once I get an offer on your property, it's typically 30 to 45 days from that timeline is when a settlement may happen, but it will depend on when we get the approvals from the bank. But you can pretty much guarantee from the time that you contact me, you'll have 3 more months to live in your home, and up to 6 months on average. If you decide not to do the short sale process, but you're eligible for other options like a modification of your loan, typically it's about the same time frame by the time you get your answer or your approval. If you're not approved for loan modification, then we process the short sale. Obviously, that could be 4 months that you would be staying in your home before the short sale would be taken care of. So hopefully that information was helpful to you, and now you have a little bit more information about how long you can stay in your property during the foreclosure process or the short sale process.